This Hangout on Air is live. It is Wednesday, June 20th, 2018, here on the Rancho. Once again, it is my honor and pleasure to hang out with Tera here this evening, and welcome to all of you. Another pretty fun day today, huh? And I made Tera a promise last time. Last time I came, Tara's like, I want to have some of your cooking next time I come up to the rancho. Well, she got full on all day from beginning to end. Yeah, tomorrow's my birthday, but thank you, Keith. June 21st, first day of summer. As we always say, I was born at one end of the table while Dad was eating breakfast at the other over there. Hello.
Hi, Rory.
Fixin'.
Hi, Keith.
Hey, Timothy. Nice to see you.
Hi, Timothy.
Yes, almost 20,000 days ago. Yeah, seems like a lifetime, huh? That's because it is, Rosie. That's because it is.
I think 80 years equals 30,000 days.
Yeah, something like that. So I'm well on my way. So people are very happy to see Jen. I remember the night the Caps won the Stanley Cup. I get this text from Tera, loaded with expletives. You know,
Yeah.
Finally.
I'll tell them really quick.
Okay.
4 years ago, I watched the Caps lose against the Rangers in the playoffs. 3 years ago, I watched them lose against the Rangers in the playoffs. 2 years ago, I watched them lose against the Penguins in the playoffs. And last year, I watched them lose against the Penguins in the playoffs. Finally, this year, with tears in my eye, I see them win the whole thing. They beat the Penguins. They make it all the way to the Stanley Cup Finals and win. So,
and a couple days later,
like no, one day later.
Yeah, 1 day later, the Warriors wrapped up the third NBA title in 4 years. Which was,
how often does that happen?
Not too
Stanley
often.
Cup. No, Stanley Cup win, and the next day is the
rare.
NBA.
It's pretty damn rare. But I'm saying, what the question is, hey, Vinny, how you doing, sweetie pie? What constitutes a dynasty? What do you do to be a dynasty? In the 1980s, the Chicago Bulls were a dynasty in the mid-80s in basketball. I think they won 3 titles.
You have to win. That's easy. You got in a 10-year period of time, you have to win more times than any other team.
Okay.
In my opinion.
So I think the Warriors got a lock on the tens then for those.
I forgot who won previous 10 years, but most likely, yeah.
So, Mojo, how are you? Mojo. Nice to see you. Where will LeBron land? I've heard some people talk about he's going to land at the Lakers. But you know, this guy's got a real hard on to play with Golden State. This is the laying of the whole thing. The Yankees in the 20s, and I remember UCLA. God, I remember I couldn't stand that. Every year under John Wooden, UCLA was winning the NCAA basketball title. I was like, oy vey, and it just drove me nuts. It was like when Muhammad Ali boxed, I'd be on my knees, just drop to my knees, praying tonight's the night he get his block knocked off. Please, this big mouth. So, no, I don't. You know, I'm open to everybody. We're an open house here. We get along with pretty much everybody. On here, there's been a lot of stuff that's been going on YouTube, and frankly, it's accrued to my benefit to kind of be off the last month. And as you guys seen, I've done a lot more work on improving the content, the quality of I think the videos that I put up, and a lot more work on cinematography, because that's the stuff I'm going to be doing next year when I'm really traveling in earnest. Kevin Chambers, nice to see you, my friend.
Hello, Kevin and Rory. I'll sing that song a little later.
Yeah. Oh man, thank you, Homeless Life, much appreciated. Nice to see you. So today, Hondo, always a pleasure to see you, my friend, and I'm really glad to see Jack popped by tonight. Nice to see you, Jack. I hardly ever see you around. Golden State doesn't have the money for LeBron unless they let Durant go. That's true.
I love you
That's
too,
true.
Rory.
But there's some other stuff going on under the surface. I disappeared, Flan. I know. I got shown the exit. I was shown the gate. Yeah. Well, it happens on YouTube. You know, you wake up one day and it's like it's out the door and that's it. You're in the alley, right?
We never know what's going to happen the
You
next
never
day.
know what the hell is going to happen. Okay. I have night terrors. There you go. That's funny as hell. But we're happy to be here tonight. Yeah, Tara made me promise next time I want you to do some cooking, Rosie. So she had to full blast today. Rosie's coconut pancakes for breakfast, and then we were out on the road. We got some good video coming up from today.
Yeah, the pancakes were perfect, and the stew was perfect, and the bread was perfect. And I'm being honest, so.
Yeah, it was a good. It's, you know, it gets chilly here. We're not quite in the heart of summer, so it drops down to the 60s. It's a nice night for a stew, and I made some homemade bread and all that. So let's see. Chiming, nice to see you, sweetie. Glad to see you. Yeah, bikini baking with Tara and Rosie. I'm not sure about that Vegas.
I have varicose veins on my arms, my neck, my butt, my belly, my legs, my hands.
She's such a hoot to hang out with. But we sampled some champagne today. It was kind of nice the way they set it up for people to go.
Yeah, the one that you can only have there tastes the exact same as the one you can have at the grocery store. So I think it's the same thing.
It's probably just a big blended champagne of just you know, they have classes. We went to Corbel Champagne Cellars today, which is really first class. Ice Tecker, there it is. If you say my name out loud, I'm moving to California. Ice Tecker, good to see you. Bread is well. I did a nice French loaf today. Popped that out. That turned out real good. Actually, I started that last night. That aged overnight, got a little bit of flavor to it. Yeah, let's see, Rosie, what do you think of California voting on 3 states? Any chance to pass? I don't think it'll really pass. I don't think that would pass. What would you do? Would you vote for California to split in 3? I don't think I would. I would not vote in favor of that. I think as a union, we're pretty strong. I mean, there's complementary. You gotta, I don't know, there's a lot of clout in California. A lot of people dislike California because you have a lot of bad trends that start. You have a lot of goofy people. You have a lot of uber liberals and stuff out here, but there's a lot of good things. It's a really powerhouse economically speaking. So I would like to see that myself to keep together. I don't know how other people feel, Keith Gregory.
Hello, George Bush.
Oh, that's funny. Flan says, hey, Rosie, pot is legal in Canada on October 17th, baby. Woo! Huh? Are you going to celebrate and dance naked in the streets of Toronto? You know, I'm not a smoker. I'm a drinker. That's been my whole thing. So we're going to be sad to see Tara go tomorrow evening, but the good news is we're going to be together again.
Yeah, I hope they give me that week off.
If not, you always pop down.
They are.
You know, in October.
I can at least pop down.
Exactly. We'll see you down there. And let's see. What do you got? Maltrik Patel. Hello, Mr. Patel. Nice to see you. We will be invaded. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, be careful. If you start to split up the state, then your state becomes California. Okay, look what's happening to Nevada now. Nevada is turning into a blue state. Yeah, Oregon. It's going to be blue. So our loss is your gain. No, I'm not sure what's going on in Canada. I'm not really sure. Georgie, what are you doing? Huh? Did you see Bobby came over tonight? Brought Link over. Yeah, Virginia did it. So we got West Virginia. Actually, Congress just split them in 1864. I think they just were so pissed off at Virginia, they just cleaved off part of it for West Virginia. On my birthday, might smoke some. Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kevin hit the, is that my birthday? $5. Thank you, Kevin, on the super chat. Very sweet of you.
Hello, Kevin.
Yeah, Bobby already left for the day. Yeah, officially my birthday is in 14 hours. So yeah, 13 hours or so. So I was a first day of summer baby, and my mother always said it was hotter than hell when I was born. Yeah, what do you think, Smooth? The answer should be obvious to that. Huh?
Hi, Smooth.
Can you believe this guy, huh? Yep, tomorrow is my birthday. Yeah, that was a donation from Kevin Chambers, my Texas sweetie pie down there. It's always nice to see you, Kevin. I'm gonna open this door up a little bit. Yeah, is that a good thing or a bad thing? The same birthday as your mother-in-law. Holy smokes! Thank you, Susie Q.
Hi, Susie.
I got some good stuff too.
Hi, Mojo.
Oh man, you haven't seen Mojo in a long time. Shit.
No, we saw him last night.
Well, he only popped in briefly, but.
One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you remember that song?
Which one?
The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Not really.
From Sesame Street. Hi,
Sesame Street was way after my time. I had Miss Sally's Romper Room.
Yeah.
Shit, you know, you're a different generation, girl. I had Miss Sally's Romper Room on black and white TV at 144p.
Hi, Vinny G.
We thought that was great. 144p. Vinny, thank you, sweetie pie. My 21st. I'm going to come down and spank your arse there, Vinny. Vinny's such a cutie pie. Sunday Pride. Yeah. Yeah. My girls were more into They were into Barney, SpongeBob, SquarePants. That was the Busy Town with Mr. Fromble. Yeah, I remember that. I just started watching. You guys, what's the story behind the name Rancho? Just kind of a, I don't know. It's kind of a facetious name. It's just in the middle of a urban. I don't want to say ghetto. In the middle of a very urban area here, it's a patch of open. When you say it makes it like a ranch. A rancho is not a. You might call it a ranchette. Rancho, of course, is Spanish for ranch, but ranchette sounded a little too sweet. So a rancho sounded like we produce stuff, which we do here. We produce about half a ton of fruit every year and 100+ pounds of tomatoes. So. No, yeah, they watched Blue's Clues too. Oh, my G's crazy.
Hi, Whiskey.
Yeah. Let's see. Barney. I don't know. Chimey said I watched Bozo and Captain. That's what we watched. Captain Kangaroo. I remember it's like Davy and Goliath. Some religious
Fat Albert.
Fat Albert. Hey, it's Fat Albert. Hey, man, it's a boo boo. Hey, hey, it's Fat Albert. Yeah, I remember that. Mr. Green Jeans. Oh man, whiskey OG. I lift my glass to you. Huh? Whiskey OG. Ah, yeah. Poor Steve had to go to college because he smoked weed in real life. I'm in Power Rangers. Yeah, I remember all of those. Kids like Blues Clues. Periwinkle, or I don't know what the hell.
Remember the shark? What was his name?
Bobby Darin?
The cartoon with the shark in it. Star-Kissed Charlie.
When that shark bites with them teeth, dear. Yeah, hey, tell him Charlie. Star-Kissed. Yeah.
And that cartoon, then it had the
Star-Kissed don't want
anteater in it.
tunas with good taste. They want tunas what tastes good. Yeah. I took my son to see Mr. Rogers. He was obsessed. Lamb chop, of course. That's the stuff I watched, Jessica, Jennifer. Lamb chop, Sherry, and lamb chop. So I didn't watch Mr. Yeah, man, Bob Ross. If I was feeling like I couldn't get to sleep at night, I'd put a Bob Ross painting. I'd put a Bob Ross PBS painting on.
Remember the squirrel and the moose?
Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Can you impersonate them at all?
Gee, Rock, want to see me pull a dick out of my pants? Of course I can. How about Tennessee Tuxedo? Right, Chumley, we must go see Professor Whoopi. I don't know, Tennessee. They sound like a bad idea. I remember all of them. My favorite was the what was the Banty rooster that
Foghorn Leghorn?
Yeah, Foghorn Leghorn. I say, son, don't touch the chicken soup there, boy. That was my favorite. Yeah, lamb chop. Yeah. Yeah, the shirts. Actually, I got this down on Venice Beach when I was down in LA. Tera got the, I don't know how long she's got it, but she's celebrating the Washington, particularly, what's this guy's name?
Ovechkin.
Ovechkin, his first.
It's eBay, I think, 5 years ago from
nice.
From the Soviet Union area. Somebody sold it to me.
Yeah, I was sad when Sherry died too. And lamb chop and yeah, Sherry Lewis and lamb chop. Yeah.
Well, she must have been Jewish, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, Sherry Lewis. Yeah, she was Jewish. Yeah. My babushka. Bob Ross had a disco mop. I know that. I just enjoy Bob Ross. Then the other one I used to watch a lot of PBS. I loved, you guys aren't going to be surprised. I loved Bob, I can't remember the Italian guy that did This Old House.
Don't sound familiar.
Brought to you by GMC. Yeah, Bob, I can't remember what the hell his name. He did shit for Sears and stuff. I used to love Bob Vila, This Old House with Norm Abrams, the carpenter and all that. Yeah, Bob Vila. I'd watch that. I'd watch Home Time. I always liked those renovation shows. And then they would go into the cooking shows, and you had, what was this, Jeff Smith, before he got taken off for being I don't know, I think there was some hubbub about with kids or something.
So you used to like Seinfeld?
Yeah, I watched Seinfeld. I didn't watch it all the time, but I enjoyed some. Now it's the new Yankee Workshop, exactly. That was pretty good. Norm was Old Time Massachusetts. Yeah. Home Impediment was on. Home Impediment. What? That's right. Yeah, Julia Charles. Hello. Welcome to another episode of The French Chef. Today we'll be making the French bread. And I told you I use the Julia Child method of stopping, letting the dough rest 10 minutes, then pounding it again.
All day,
then pounding it again, And yet overnight it slept in the refrigerator and woke up this morning and it slept all the day on the counter and woke up. Yeah, but the taste was all there because of that. Charlie was my fave. That's it. There's Koopy.
Hi, Cooper.
Yeah, Jessica says, I wish he would have done painting in Espanol. Yeah, they could have bottled him for a sedative for those that can't sleep.
You ever been to a bullfight?
I've been to a bull ring, but I've never been to a bullfight. I've been to the bull ring in Tijuana, Mexico, but I've never been to a bullfight. No. Have you?
No, I kind of like to, but I'm not going to go to Spain just to see a bullfight.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're really doing that often anymore. They had so much problems with PETA and all that. It just became
Even all the way to Spain?
Yeah, it became politically incorrect to do that. So I think now they have simulated bullfighting.
I thought Spain wouldn't give a hoot about it.
Well, I don't know. I could be wrong. Making hamburgers for the first time in 6 years. Only made it taco with burger meat before now. That was like Jen cooked breakfast for the first time ever.
It should have been on the headlines of the Santa Rosa Gazette.
That should have been it. The Santa Rosa Press Democrat. Jeremy, how you doing, sweetie? Nice to see you. It's Key Lime. You're so cute. Key Lime kisses. Nice to see you, sweetie. But if you guys ever come out to this area, so many people that RV, they never really get off of Highway 101, and they miss so many of the great attractions in wine country here. Like a free tour to Corbel Winery. Just the trip out is really nice. The scenery and taking the roads out and seeing all the fields, and then stopping up in Guerneville. Carl the Cock, they used to call me Donkey in high school. Hee-haw. I got the whole world in my hands. Oh, man. Yeah, Tera's but Tera's going to be sad to get back to reality. I am too. What would you say of the time you've spent here? What do you think is the highlights?
So far, it's that bridge.
You really like that bridge? Is really epic, huh?
I smelled the trees and the fresh, clean air on that bridge, and the homeless guy being with you and Jen and the bridge, and it was just something about the bridge experience.
That's cool.
So far, that's my favorite.
It's such a departure from the rest of the county, you know. I mean, Sonoma County is so diverse, and it's all of a sudden you're in the middle of a heavily forested area with tremendous redwood trees all around, just thickly forested, and it's pretty amazing.
And I felt like I was in the LGBT community, even though I'm out in the wilderness or the forest.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. There's a bunch of things all together.
You guys will tell you, Guerneville is a real epicenter in California for that. So if I spent cute Coop. Coop says, if I spent 2 nights in Rosie, a bridge would not be a highlight.
That's a good one, Cooper.
Ah, that's funny. Yeah, I think I agree, Jessica. You know, Coop's always been good. Yeah. Always been a sweetie. Hey, Eddie, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see. Hey, Uber Goober, nice to see you too. Yeah, we've had a lot of good, but it's a very special place to go to. And when you stand on that bridge looking over the Russian River, and it's just like I don't know, it's like you're in the Adirondacks in Upper New York State or something. It's like the experience.
And the smell was part of it. Yeah. It was the clean, fresh smell of the trees and the fresh air. A bunch of things together. So
not the guy standing on top of his seat riding his bike down.
No, the homeless man. There was something about the homeless man on camping out on the side of the bridge. He was such a nice man. I don't know. That's all I can say. And he's in your video, I assume.
Oh yeah, I'll be putting up some video tomorrow. I did not have time today with all we had going on in the kitchen. We did do a 2-hour hangout or so. I don't know, it was 2 or 3 hours.
That was 2 hours this morning.
Yeah, where I was making the stew and getting the bread ready to go. Rosie, my friend Paul is here. Hey, Paul, nice to meet you. Say hi. He's for real friend. Nice to meet you, Paul. Hey, Ravens. R&R, nice to see you, sweetie. There's a real sweet gal. Always a joy to see Ravens.
Hi, Paul.
Ravens. Ravens. Nice to meet you, Paul. I'm Rosie. This is Tara.
That guitar, where did you get it? The clock tap.
Oh, that's a classic New York, Brooklyn manufacturer, 1930s banjo clock. I always tried to buy stuff for the rancho that would hold its value, as opposed to just buying like a clock. Why not buy a clock that is a collector's item and stick it on the wall, right? It's like my General Electric fan out in the shop, 1928 GE fan. It only goes up in value every year. It's like all this artwork up on the walls is all original painting. This is 1898, The Road to Sorrento by a pretty well-known. You can Google this artist. It's an original work back there. So I like to do that. I like to put my money. Yeah. Greg Campbell, nice to see you.
Hi, Greg.
Yeah, that's Cooper approved. He's got to be a good guy then. So I don't know if I had I think my highlight was seeing Tara and Jen sampling the champagne today. I think that was my highlight of the trip so far. Was seeing that. Okay, thank you, Paul. Thanks for popping by. Thank you. He seems like a real, well, if Cooper gives him a recommendation, I'm sure he's a very nice.
Paul Mitchell. If that's Paul Mitchell, he's a billionaire.
Of course. Hair products and everything. Yeah.
$50 a bottle.
Well, why did they swear by it?
Yeah, my ex-wife had to have it.
You gotta have it.
We ran out of money.
Yeah.
Because of it.
Yeah. You gotta keep her in a style she's been unaccustomed to.
Yeah, she was Filipino with that beautiful jet black hair.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, champagne wishes and caviar dreams. I'm Robin Leach. Welcome to another episode, Lifestyles That Are Rich and Famous. This week we'll be on the French Riviera. That guy was so full of shit.
It's a good show, though, don't you think?
I think it was a pretty cool show. Yeah, it was right in that era of you know, like Dallas and all those kind of Falcon Crest and all those Dynasty and all those big time shows. I'm drinking, Kevin. I'm drinking Four Roses bourbon, and Tara's drinking Jim Beam bourbon.
2 roses and 4.
We're the Beam Rose girls. Yeah, Robin Leach was he could be a little bloviating, a kind of a blowhard. You always kind of got the sense he was on the outside looking in. I don't think he's ever the kind of guy that any rich person would really ever invite him to a party.
Hi, Joseph.
Okay, well, let me go to his channel. I got an internal server error when I went to his channel, so I don't know what the hell. Maybe somebody else has got it too. Well, if he's around, I will definitely sub him. Yeah, I kind of agree, Key Lime. You look like if you're a real classy person, I mean, do you want to Robin Leach at your party with his big beer gut sticking out? And, oh, pass the caviar. It's like, who in the hell are you, mate? He's the kind of dick that ends up in the pool, huh? Oh man. You know, I tell you, I'm going to tell you guys one of the greatest additions in my life. You got Paul Michael David Barnes. One of the greatest additions in my life has been Key Lime Kisses. She is wonderful. She's highly intelligent. Her comments are just spot on. Her eye, she sees things when I do videos. She sees things that I never see in my videos, and she draws attention to it. I'm like, oh wow, you know, that's pretty damn cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not into following fucktards. Hey, Leanne, nice to see you, sweetie.
You said that.
Yeah, she's a doll. Key Lime is just amazing. I could listen to her all day. She's just amazing.
You remember who the Silver Fox was in country music, right?
Kenny Rogers?
No.
Give me a hint. Don't tell me outright.
So, side chat, who was the Silver Fox?
The Silver Fox in country music.
He was the one who sang, and we get behind.
And when we get behind closed doors.
You know, I can't remember his name.
She lets her hair hang down.
Charlie Rich.
Charlie Rich, that's it. Okay, thank you, Kevin Chambers, for the super chat. 5, I'm going to have a beer in your honor. Garth Brooks, I got friends in low
He's a pink fox. Garth Brooks, pink fox.
Low places, dude.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Low place.
That's one of my favorite country songs.
Friends in Low Places.
Friends in Low Places is an amazing tune. What you never hear is the famous third verse. You know, you can kiss my ass. Well, I got friends in low places where the whiskey flows and chase blues away. It'll be okay. Rosie, blow me a kiss. Coop, imagine I may save your life on the beach. I love David Allan Coe. I love David Allan Coe. If that ain't country, I'll kiss your ass. 4 young children in an old tin shack. If that ain't country, I'll kiss your ass. Yeah, that's good. I can die happy. Okay, Paul, Michael, I tried to go to your channel. I'm getting an internal server error here. I have no idea. Oh, there we go. I've subbed you up. There we go. Okay, Paul. I got you in the gun sights, and you are subbed up. There we go. Johnny Rebel 2. Tooth Decay better be putting that super chat into a high yield savings account, because I ain't done with you, Rosie, not by a damn long shot. You have made my spring miserable, Tooth Decay. Expensive and miserable. 2 root canals in 1 week. 1 week. Now I got to go get fitted up for crowns on top of that. Good night, Paul. Is Joey D here? Is my beautiful, wonderful friend Joey D in here? Should I take this job and shove it? Was that Johnny Paycheck?
I think it was
Yeah, welcome to Thunder.
Junior, Hank Williams Jr.
2 men enter, 1 man leaves. Tera would be good at that role, huh? Yeah, Joey D, make sure to watch the morning shoots. Yeah, you see what the Skiwi posted.
Yeah, Skiwi.
He usually posted the old Baltimore Warhorse or something like that. He used to put on there. Remember that? Bye, Leanne. Nice to see you, baby doll. I hope everything's good in Iowa for you. I miss seeing you around, but I am very honored that you stopped by tonight.
See you, Leanne.
One of my favorite people on YouTube. Yeah, it's always good to see skiwees. Ravens and Ravens. Well, I'm not known for scintillating hangouts. I'm just known for just kind of chewing the fat around the old Cracker Barrel. I kind of just stay clear of. I'm not one for fighting and stuff like that. 2 tooths enter, 1 broke. Yeah, this tooth decay is really merciless.
And who is tooth decay?
I know exactly who tooth decay is, but I'm just saying, tooth decay always likes to see that 1 gallon jug of corn syrup that I have under the sink. 1 gallon of Caro corn syrup. That just made tooth decay shiver his timbers when he sees some of that. Let's see. What's Vegas Vixen talking about? I'm not sure who this. Oh, Mojo's like, I got kicked out of Mo's today. I love it. I don't know.
Hi, Susie.
Okay, bye, Susie. Bye, baby doll. Yeah. That's it. Jeremy Davis is, I'm your private dancer, baby. A dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. Woo! Why don't you come down to San Diego in October? We'll play a little beach volleyball. How about that? We're gonna get Tera bikinied up out there. Woo! I don't know. I've been having to loop on that a little bit. I don't know really what's going on. Tera will tell you, between my teeth and everything else, I got enough fucking problems in life. I don't need to go shopping for extras. So as soon as Tera's off on that plane tomorrow, that Friday morning, I've got to call the dentista to set up my appointment to go get fitted for my new crowns. Oh, come on, Jack. Be a nice person. This is nice. Why do you say that, Ski? Tera's celebrating the Washington Capitals NHL victory in this. They were shut out. Tell them again. They lost 4 years ago.
No, they lost 4 years in a row.
4 years in a row.
And then
they did a Buffalo Bills.
And then they
Jim
win it.
Kelly special. And then they finally win it. Did they have what it takes to be dominant, or as you say, it's too hard to win?
Oh, they were dominant, yeah.
It's too hard to win the Stanley Cup, right?
Like I said, I don't
The
understand
hardest
hockey.
playoffs.
I still don't understand hockey, so I don't know. I'm
Points, all that system.
yeah. How you win the Stanley Cup Finals? How you get to the finals? It's still a question mark to me.
Hey, there's Miss Shay. Hi, Miss Shay. Nice to see you. Is that the real Shay? I gotta go to the channel and see, because I'm always chasing Shay around here and there. No, I don't know if that's I don't think that's the real.
No,
Shay.
that's not Shay.
That's it. Tooth Decay says, not surprising. Hockey's my favorite sport. So many teeth are gone. Yeah, I'm not sure.
You know, the fist fighting in hockey, I asked a friend who knows hockey well. I asked him, is it fake or is it real? He tells me in my face to face, 85% of the time it's fake.
Really?
85% of the time, according to this guy who's watched hockey his whole life, 85% of the time it's fake.
They're faking when they're out there fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
But the hard checks are real to the boards and shit like that.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's real.
That's real. I mean, there have been some hellacious injuries in hockey, some of which have come as a result of fights when they take off their gear and one guy landed on another guy's skate tip and all kinds of ugly shit. Okay, take care. I don't know what that means. Anyway, see you guys later. Still not blocked. I don't know who Vegas Vixen is even talking about. Is it somebody that came on here? I'm not sure. Oh, this one. I don't know. Who is this? I don't know. This is the first time I've seen this person. I don't know. I don't know what this. I haven't followed this over here. I'm not sure for. I'm not sure. I don't know. I got Greg Campbell here. Greg Campbell runs my chat, so other than that, I'm talking to Tara and everything else. Yeah, I mean, just take it easy. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, Greg.
Well, many chats. Okay, well,
You're in charge, Greg.
Dick Vegas Higgins, that ain't right to talk about that stuff. So, yeah. No, I'm just saying. I mean, I got a moderator. I got Greg Campbell here, so
just keep Kiwi around.
I mean, that's one of the. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's one of the reasons I have a moderator. Is it just, that I don't have to watch every little thing that's going. I'm not sure. I haven't been in a loop on who's doing what. I don't know. All right, I'm going to go get a refill here. Tara, entertain the troops.
50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 25, 25, 25, 25, 25, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 35, 35, 35, 35, 41, 41, 44, 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 55, 55, 55, 66, 65, 65, 65, 77, 77, 75, 77, 75, 77, 80, 80, 80, 80, 85, 85, 90, 99. Sold, Greg. Greg gets a box of tampons for $55.
Hey, I love that tune. Now that'll be stuck in my fucking head for the next week.
That was a great tune.
It's a great tune, but it's not the 3 degrees, huh? No. When will I see you again?
Rosie was singing Wang Chung all morning.
It's a great song.
Does Wang Chung mean get in bed and screw, or what is Wang Chung?
Wang Chung tonight.
Maybe it means masturbate.
They're not making chop suey, baby.
I think it means masturbate.
No. Everybody get down, baby. Everybody Wang Chung.
The side chat totally came to a complete halt.
What happened?
I don't know.
Did Greg boot everybody? I didn't know what Rory was even talking about on there. I don't know. If you got a moderator, you got a moderator. I'm just trying to keep my chat separated and not have a lot of drama and stuff. So don't know what the hell happened. I haven't followed other chats. I don't know who's who or. All right, WDF, how you doing? That's, that's funny. A small Asian. Oh man, you guys are too much. I'll tell you. Shit. Where has Dave been? WDF, nice to see you. I don't know. I've only popped in once in a while. I was listening. We got home. I was heating up the stew tonight. I had Boris's hangout for a while. I'm so unplugged from stuff. I don't even know half the stuff that they're talking about anymore.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I'm not.
Let Greg worry about it.
Yeah, Yankee the Cranky. Hey, MB, nice to see you. I don't know why MB always gives us a quick hello.
Hi, MB.
Sit your butt down and have a set a spell. Take your shoes off. Y'all come back now here. Yeah, yeah, Greg. I don't know what that was out. I don't know what that was all about. Knock out for morals. Good old Dave, you know. Mojo's the Jedi, huh? It's almost you got envy with dying. We're going to Missouri now. He's always been very kind to me, Delbert. Always been very kind. You know, that's it. Key lime kisses. I'm going to tell you a story, honey. I'm going to tell you a story today. I went in. We really didn't have anything to. Oh, okay, Greg. I don't know. I just didn't. You know, I got you, so I don't generally worry about what's going on in the side chat. So I don't know. Hey, Dr. Van. Bam. Come, bam. Dr. Van in the house. Woo. We went, yeah, please give Delbert Grady some latitude here. Yeah, Dr. Van, nice to see you. Skiwi's pretty damn funny. But that was it. I mean, I love MB. Listen, you remember I went in that store today and I got the Sprite and I got something for us to drink and I came out and I told you they had a guy that was servicing that store and he was touching sandwiches and stuff and this guy smelled so bad and his hands were black and it looked like it had boogers on his hands and he's actually putting wrapped sandwiches into the cases that like the store so people could come in and just buy like a turkey and cheese on white bread with mayo or something like that. And you couldn't escape the guy. The breeze in the store was just carrying that underarm body odor through the whole store. And I was almost gagging. And I came out and told Tara, this is not 1818. This is 2018. We have something called deodorant, bro. You got to get a handle on yourself. You know, and I told the owner, Mr. Patel or whoever at the counter, I said, this, you know, there's another girl there. She's like, oh, you know, she was going to buy a sandwich. She's standing next to the guy's like, oh. And I'm like, what's wrong, honey? Did you lose your appetite? Stop so bad. Holy shit.
Hi, Pat.
Oh, man. What do we got? Patch in here. Hey, Patch. Nice to see you, my friend. Carl, Elvis never smelled like that. I hate at least the times I ever met him, there was no chance in God's green earth that I smelled something like this. But this guy just detailed food and stuff. And he was pulling these sandwiches out of this thing. And his hands were so gross. I mean, do you want to eat a sandwich that has been made with love by somebody back there in their kitchen? I mean, Tara sees me when I'm cooking and stuff.
It's an unusual town we went to.
Tara sees me. How many times do I wash my hands when I'm baking and doing stuff and cut meat? Wash your hands. Doing the bread, wash your hands. I mean, 10 times a day. I mean, you want to go in a restaurant and think about people coming out of the restroom that don't even wash their hands. They work there. Ugh. Man, it just sucks. Is Whiskey OG behaving himself tonight? Hmm? I got my eye on you, Whiskey. Boot Greg from this chat. Oh man, the day I ever boot Greg from a chat is the day I just hang up my chats altogether. You know, Greg has been ride or die with me for 3 years. Think about that, 3 damn years. 2.5 years on there. That's a long time. It's an eternity for chats.
I don't remember Greg.
I used to have Aaron the Bagel Maker. Was my first.
No one. It was you, me, and Amanda on Amanda's chat. Was
Right.
Greg around?
No, Greg was not around. We dragged Greg into this mess.
Yeah, but Greg's awesome.
Yeah, hey Carlos, how you doing? I'm just thinking we dragged him in from there. I'm not sure what that is. Nice video from your pooper and sunglasses on. I'm not sure. I don't think I've ever sat on the pot and done a video before. Have you? I've been in a bathtub years ago. I had a video. I took a bubble bath.
Some of the cross-dressers like to take a photo of themselves on the pot for some reason.
That's kind of
I don't know why.
That's kind of weird.
But they don't show, you know, the nudity.
No, of course not. But I had bubbles on my nips in the bathtub there. That was before. That's when we still had a bathtub. That was over 4 years ago. It's now the 4-year anniversary of doing that. Tomorrow will be 4 years since we started to demo the bathroom to do that conversion. I'll watch his video. Problem is, I have a hard time keeping up with Whiskey's fucking channels. Let me see. Let me get his, because I saw he. Where the hell is that? I gotta make sure I'm on his newest one. I'm on it now. There we go. Okay. The sickness. I'll check that out. Thank you. I will be on it. He knows that I am a Whiskey OG fangirl to the core. Yeah, you know what the funny thing is, Greg? If I'd let Skiwee come in here and he can hang out. But if I so much as pop my head up on MX's chat when Skiwee's in there, wham! It's like, why do you let this fruit in in here? You got that fruitcake in here. It's funny. That's it. Hey, there's Pickle Rick.
Hi, Pickle.
Yeah, MB, that was, God, that was like one of the earliest videos. I eventually took it down. It got flagged. It didn't get struck because, I've had pasties and stuff. As long as your nips are covered, YouTube does not care.
Hi, Corey.
If your nips, hi, Corey. Nice to see you, sweetie. If your nips are covered, YouTube they don't care. I mean, you guys find it hard to believe, but I've never, ever, 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 in 11,000 videos, ever gotten a strike on any bikini video of any kind, ever. The thing that killed me was Hangouts. That was the thing. People went back and they were checking videos and they were flagging Hangouts, and it was like, oh my God, it's like, oh man, that was the real deal. And of course,
Any music you had on?
never had a copyright
No?
strike ever in my life. Ever had a copyright strike. And Delbert Grady, aka Skiwee, is all about remembering the one time when I was talking to Tera about the movie Gone with the Wind, and I used a line. Yeah, a year ago, and I got a strike on that. I got a strike on that thing. So, you know, go figure, right? I got the strikes for 2 of them were for Hangouts. 2 strikes were for Hangouts, and one, the last strike was an old video where the boss was chewing on Janet's foot.
What?
Yeah, years ago when we were kind of drinking, and he just went after her on the bed a little bit. He had her toe and pretended he was biting it or something.
She
like
better.
that.
I hope she washed her feet that night.
Yeah, I don't know. But that was a video that was flagged and adult rated by YouTube 3 years ago. So then they reversed and I don't know, they allowed it to be reflagged, and that was the straw that broke the camel's back on that. So, you know, but you know, that was yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dr. Van, but they're considered educational videos if you're doing breastfeeding. Now women push the line on that. There's Booby Milk Channel and all those kind of things, but you know, it's, you know, the bottom line is YouTube can do what the hell they want to do. When there's not much you can do about it. I mean, I've seen some amazing stuff that some amazing stuff that doesn't.
They show
Dr. Van's like, oh, educational.
They show vaginal surgeries, I think.
Coop's like, I'm sorry, Rosie. I swear to never flag you again. Some of those 2015 Hangouts were a little wild and woolly. So that's where all the meat was back then. So that's the ones that were, you know, somebody said on the MX's chat that it's a shame Rosie's channel went down because it was the real history archives of Boyd. You could go back to 2015, 2016, 2017. You had hundreds of Hangouts that were there to chronicle Boyd and all the stuff that went on.
You got them on hard drive?
Nope. I know, Key Lime. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But what are you gonna do? Yeah, Skiwee flagged me for quoting a line from Gone with the Wind because he took it out of context and called it racist. And you know, they're not taking a lot of time at YouTube when they review something. They're giving like 3 or 4 seconds. They just, oh yeah, I just heard that word, boom. That's it. Yeah, I'm the Smithsonian of YouTube. I'm old enough to be the Smithsonian, right?
No.
Oh, I don't know, MB. It was who I was friendly with. That's what generated the flags and stuff. Yeah, I remember, Delbert. I remember. Carl's like, I want to see more drama. I wanted to see less drama, huh? Right, Tara? I wanted less drama. I'd had enough.
Yeah,
that shit was getting so, that stuff was getting so bad in April and May. It was getting so bad, you know. But I wanted to take a break anyway. I said so a month before the channel. I didn't want to take a break from Hangouts. So I didn't go on to TR's chat. I told him I'm taking a break. And like Georgie's getting a bath.
Oh, that's what she's washing. I thought she was washing the dishes.
No, Georgie's getting a big bath tonight. Huh? He'll be. Jen, do you need any help? Jen. Jen.
She said no, that's all right.
Okay. You got better hearing than I do. But I think people discovered with me that I don't really much give a damn. I mean, to me, just being on is a fun thing I don't care about. You know. All right, well, let me grab a towel for you. Let me get a towel. Let me throw the towel in the washing machine. When it's coming out of the heat.
Yeah, the side chat came to a complete halt again.
So consequently, Tara and I don't discuss old movies anymore on YouTube Hangouts. I have no assurance that Skiwi's not in the viewing audience. So that's it. Oh, I know, MB. It goes in cycles. Terror. We were talking today. 2015 was even harsher in a lot of ways. And, in some ways, it was.
Well, I might have said that, but I thought 2015 was more exciting.
Yeah, it was funny. It was funny. So MB, I don't know. What I've noticed this time around is YouTube has become very polarized in terms of people in certain camps and stuff like that. So that's the thing I've noticed much, and I've missed a lot. So I don't know what is split, people and stuff. But things change and people move back and forth. Best TV song from the 70s is 70s or 80s. Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting
that's probably the best one.
The love boat. Soon we'll be making another run. That was my favorite. Hey, Jackie, nice to see you, sweetie. Linda's like, I think I might take off the gloves tonight. You don't want Linda
know what the
to
name
take
of the ship was?
The
It would
Pacific Princess.
Yeah, it would come into San Diego.
Yeah,
and you could see the Navy SEALs train.
I mean, would you let Doc treat you? That's fucking guy. The doctor, the ship's doctor, seems about as much a doctoring as.
I got a kinky fetish, so yeah,
okay.
I would enjoy it.
You guys don't know Tara. We've explored all of those. Well, we can't. Yeah, promise is something for everyone. That's the one that sticks out for me.
Kinky?
They're Skiwi, nasty freaks. Skiwi, I still hope you go to church on Sundays and you're still praying for us, huh? Skiwi be like, I go to my church in Tennessee and I'm always praying for y'all. Make sure Jen's doing okay. How you doing?
We all really like you, Whiskey OG. Glad to have you in the community. Very nice music you've been playing, Whiskey OG. Cooper's theme song and MB's theme song. I hope you make one for Rosie. I've never had a key lime pie before. I like key lime Chobani yogurt, but I've never had a key lime pie. Yeah, Fantasy Island was a great show. Remember Barnaby Jones? First it was Love Boat, then Fantasy Island, and then Barnaby Jones came on a Saturday night. Remember the show It Takes a Thief? Remember the show Remember the show Alice?
Yeah, Alice Mel's Diner.
Lost in Space? Battlestar Galactica? Hi, Ozarks Lady. Kojak was great. Columbo.
George, what are you doing? George, get off that bed, you're wet. George, come on.
Woo.
George had his bath.
Remember when we would buy fuzzbusters for our car to
Georgie,
make a little beep when the cops were around?
Georgie, come on.
I remember CB radios.
No, you can't go outside. It's too wet. No. Sorry.
George is going bananas right now.
Get off that thing. It's going crazy after his bath here. Love, exciting, and new.
Columbo.
Peter Falk.
Yeah. Bald men look good. Old time man. Peter, yeah. Peter Gunn. Henry Mancini is one of the greatest music composers of all time. What was it? Jerry Goldstein is another. Jerry Goldstein. Jerry Goldstein was a James Bond composer, right?
Record producer. Composer. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, It Takes a Thief was a great show.
How many of these guys remember the man from Uncle? Huh?
I barely do because
The
of
man
YouTube.
Ilya Koryakinin, the man from Uncle. Love American Style. I sure remember the Love American Style. For me, yeah.
Did you like American Bandstand?
Not really. That wasn't much in the, yeah, 77 Sunset Strip. Yeah, that was a good one.
Right.
I remember that. Put it to rest for a while. Yeah, Yul Brenner was hot, loved Flower drum song. Yeah. Yul Brenner and the Magnificent Seven, the King and I. Good evening, Oz. Nice to see you, sweetie. Takes a Thief. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Kojak was about 5 feet 4 inches. Yeah, Tara can make her break tomorrow night. It's always great to see you, Oz. Hope you're having a good one.
Here's to you, Cooper.
Cooper. Let's see. Now it's helping Jen with Georgie a little bit. He had to get his flea bath. Blink twice. Yeah, we wish you were here too. Yeah, portrait. I think it was Courtship of Eddie's father, right? Yeah, Please Don't Eat the Daisies. I think that was. I think you're confusing that with the Doris Day.
Here's a question: who was better looking?
No, I mean the Courtship of Eddie's father was People Let Me Tell You About My Best Friend. He's a one-man show. People let me tell you about my best friend.
I mean, who was better looking, Sean Cassidy or David?
I think David. I don't know. I like David Cassidy.
I like Stephen Parker.
Which of the Baldwin brothers is better looking?
I don't remember what they look like.
Well, you saw Alec Baldwin deliver that speech in Glengarry Glen Ross. I mean, you get a better looking guy than that? I don't think so.
He's not my type.
No, he sure as hell's my type. You know. You guys remember that speech in Glengarry Glen Ross? ABC, always be closing. Attention, interest, decision. It's one of the greatest wonders in cinema history. One continuous take. Yeah, Laurie Partridge. There we go, Flan. That was Susan Day. Later of L.A. Law fame.
Gosh, that had a heck of a theme song.
L.A. Law was excellent. Just like Hill Street Blues had a great theme song. Hill Street Blues was amazing. I love that. It was so realistic. Dennis Franz.
Have you seen today's cop movies and stuff? They're so
I don't watch
dry.
I don't watch TV.
What is it? Blue Brothers?
There's nothing on TV that can compare to YouTube to this. I canceled my TV subscription and when YouTube went live with that was the end of it. There's nothing on TV that's better than Boyd. Right, everybody? St. Elsewhere, I enjoyed that too. Dr. Dennis Craig. Yeah. The Cushing Award for Surgery. I love that. I love that. Yeah, St. Elsewhere. Good show. That was it.
Did you see St. Elmo's Fire, the movie?
Mm-hmm.
How did you like it?
It's okay.
I never saw it.
It wasn't like the Breakfast Club, or you do an original thing, and then there's we got the Brat Pack. Let's do St. Elmo's Fire, and
so the Breakfast Club was better, huh?
It was original. You know.
Yeah.
St. Elmo's Fire was a little older, and I don't know. I always found Demi Moore very tiresome to watch on screen. You know, I liked Jim Belushi. And I always enjoyed him on screen. I don't know. You never see Jim Belushi doing too much these days, do you?
No.
I always thought him and Rob Lowe were a good combo. Good music though. St. Elmo's Fire. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. The one I was impressed with was what was the one where Rob Lowe was addicted to coke or something, and he just finally died at the end. What the hell was that? No Way Out, or somebody will tell me. What the hell was that movie where? No, it wasn't Rob Lowe. It was. Come on. Come on. It was. Shit. Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. What was the movie that Robert Downey Jr. Less Than Zero? That was it. That was a pretty wild ass movie first time. Yeah, Less Than Zero. Robert Downey Jr. That was a pretty bleak movie. That was pretty fucking bleak. That probably coincided with the peak of coke usage. Wouldn't you say in the 80s?
I never saw the
faded
movie.
out. Coke went out. You know, that like marked the peak.
In my
of
school
coke.
in Arkansas, coke wasn't around. It was weed.
Okay.
And those little blue jackets and speed.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I'm just saying that movie was the peak of coke usage right there.
But let me ask you this. Do you have a favorite Pink Panther scene?
No, you asked me that before. I never was really into the Pink Panther too much. My favorite Peter Sellers memory is obviously Dr. Strangelove, you know.
What's funny is they always put a transvestite in the Pink Panther movies. They always had one transvestite in there who was funny.
The first movie I ever saw with the transvestite was Dog Day Afternoon with Al Pacino.
I never saw it.
Back in 76 or 77, something like that. Leon. Yeah, Hill Street Blues. That was a great show, wasn't it, Joey D? My mother loved Hill Street Blues.
Oh, you're calling Joseph Joey D. Oh.
Joey's one of our very best friends, and you know we have not met him yet, so he is next on
He's in Australia.
No, Joe is in Fairfield.
So you're going to see him?
Going to see him. We're going to buy him lunch. He has been such a beautiful friend to Jen and I. Absolutely. He's going to be next on our hit parade. So we're going to, I think it's going to be either probably late July. We're going to do a weekend in Reno because people like it when I go into the bad neighborhoods and I video the bad name. They really get off on that when I do the street light videos and I'm going into motels and videoing people at the motel and one screaming, "Are you videoing us? What are you doing with that fucking camera? I'm videoing here. I'm vlogging. Get it." People are praying I get my ass kicked. So we're gonna go up to Reno and see what's new, and we're gonna meet Joey D. And on a Friday, I hope, and buy him lunch and then head on up. He's just been an amazing friend to Jen and I. Isn't it funny? The one's named Joe, or just like Joe Kane,
Joseph,
D, Joseph Kane.
Josephs and your Johns are intelligent and
very nice
outstanding men.
Yeah, very nice.
And Davids, Johns, and Josephs.
Well, he got the boss. You know, we'll let that slide. So that'll be a lot of fun. We haven't been up to Reno in a year.
And you're going to go to the bosses on 4th of July?
3rd of July, I think we're going to go down there. And then the boss is coming here. We have deep sea fishing again, salmon fishing, mid-July. And probably late July, we'll head up to, I'll take a Friday off. We'll go up to Reno. Let's see. Linda said my favorite Pink Panther scene was David Niven and Claudia Cardinal on the rug. Hill parade is not when a person looks forward to. I got you, Joe. Oh, thank you, Flan says, I'm on the Eastern time zone, so happy birthday to you, Rosie. Thank you, Flan. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to
Rosie.
me. Happy birthday, dear Rosie
Rosie.
O'Kelly. You are such a wonderful broad, even when you've been drinking. I can't wait to meet Teresa in November. Is Teresa gonna meet you, MB? Bubbles is back out of jail. Just my luck. There we go. Get the paddle out. Yeah, can you imagine that key lime? What would it take? 60 whacks on my butt. Oh my God. Can you imagine? I finally got a time. It'll be the meat on it. And then gone. Boom. Uh, I don't know who the hell is search block. I don't know. I got to hit whiskey. If he writes a Rosie O'Kelly song, don't you feel like you got to hit the PayPal? You know, you got to do something. Sure. I can't buy him a drink, right? I can't buy him an ounce of weed. So what are you going to do? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to call it quits on that plastic surgery. You can only get your face pulled back so much, or you look like a Kenny Rogers roaster.
I heard.
Thank you, Carl. I love you.
I heard Sheena Easton sent Kenny Rogers nude pics because she wanted to hook up with him.
Yeah.
Just saying. I don't know if that's true, but
Well, I remember I was thinking the last good Bond theme song was For Your Eyes Only with Sheena Easton. Thank you, Koopy. Love you. No, Berg sent me a nice message today. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you. Berg sent me a nice message this morning. So, you know, I don't sell Berg short. He sent me a nice message today. Let's see. I'm gonna thank you, sweetie. Thank you, MB. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much, honey. Obviously, you take a month off, you miss a lot.
yeah. But that's good. I mean, we all need a time off.
Absolutely. It's been a good thing. It's been an excellent thing. All right. I am going to, it is now 9 o'clock. I'm going to fix myself one more good drink tonight. As we wrap up our roll into our, hey, I got to get up at 6 a.m., 5:45 tomorrow. You know, Tara, I still got 4 Bell champagne in the refrigerator from the last visit.
Oh yeah?
Isn't that funny?
That's high quality stuff.
I know, it's good stuff.
Give it to the boss if you want.
Boss is a dick.
Give it to Janet.
No, Janet doesn't do champagne.
Riders on the storm. Riders in the storm. You Memby. everybody likes you, MB, and your videos are always fun to watch. I'm gonna start watching them consistently when I get back home and I get settled back in.
Who's that?
MB.
Oh yeah, MB's a sweetheart.
No, her videos are fun to watch.
I like the ones with Sis, the ones she does with her sister, Sis and stuff.
There's a lot to watch in MB's videos, a lot of things to see.
Well, you get to learn some history too. I enjoy the ones she does with Sissy. They're a lot of fun. I enjoy them. Oh man, there's Joshy B. Don't. Joshy B, don't be.
Hi, Joshy.
Don't be jelly, baby. Our love is forever.
He doesn't like the Warriors, though.
Josh? Oh, he rode the Celtics into the play. He got his ass handed to him. There it is, Coop. Yeah, I would take it too. Oh, I gotta go. I'm back to. I'm at work. I've had to work this week. I've been lucky. I've been able to get off half days. Thank you, Joshy. Thank you, Joshy. I don't feel a day over 80. You missed tooth decay coming in and all that. Tooth decay is so very excited. It was a great spring for tooth decay. Tooth decay had a great spring. There was more tooth problems on the bottom of YouTube than Elvis.
Yeah, I went to the dentist.
Me. You went to the dentist. I had 2 root canals performed. I got 2 crowns a coming. Yeah. Got to be back in that dental chair again. Thanks, Greg. Greg's like, congrats on another successful trip around the sun. You never know. You never know, Greg, when you're going to flame out on that last. That's it. That's the exciting part. Huh? Oh, we'll have a good day tomorrow. We'll have a good day tomorrow. Yeah, tooth decay is like, I'm a busy man. You had a great spring, tooth decay. A lot of problems, a lot of drama.
Am I buying Jen breakfast tomorrow, or is she cooking again?
I guess she's buying her breakfast tomorrow. Then we're going to go ahead and get, I guess, something farewell on the way to the aeropuerto tomorrow.
I'll buy that too.
Johnson B. Your annual. Everybody, make sure to send those. Everybody, make sure to send those D pics, huh? I shouldn't say that because they used to send them too. I used to get flooded with them. Shoo. Used to get flooded with them. But it's been another epic visit for us. We'll do something tomorrow too. I don't know. Only just checking in a couple places tomorrow and then coming home. So figure out something simple to do tomorrow. Be a lot of fun. Oh, that's what, Jan, we were going to go down to Petaluma a little bit tomorrow. I forgot. Oh, no, MB, we don't want anything, honey. Trust me. Just your friendship is a plenty. You're an awesome friend. I'm doing better than I should be. Get it done at Sears. They do good work. Joshy B. Isn't it funny? I've met Josh and Cooper in real life. You know, and they're so much alike in a lot of ways. I mean, you see Joshy B, just big, and you want to give him a big old hug and stuff. And I won't tell you what I did to Cooper. I won't tell you what I did to Cooper in Florida down there. I'll let that just be our little secret. Yeah, the can't wait to see that bid. That's fine, MB. You know, I feel like Jen and I, and to a great extent, Tara, we've been blessed in life. You know, we're good. We're able to be who we want to be, and that makes it very special for us. And we're not wanting for anything in life. You know, MB, it's one thing that Drury told me that's absolutely true in life. Some people are givers, and a lot of people are takers, and you know, you can't always be perfect in your giving and stuff, but it doesn't mean that your heart is in the wrong place. Hi, Lynn. Nice to see you.
Hi, Lynn.
Tara, will you be my super friend? Coop, you need about 3 more years on the pole.
I am your super duper friend, Coop. Super friend. Now I remember.
You mean super fiend, not friend. You put an R in there, so you're my super fiend.
Yeah.
You're very fiendish. Huh? That's it. Oh, are you going to be able to see Coop in September? Well, I'll write you a suggested to-do list to prepare for that moment, okay? I don't want you to be caught off guard. Things aren't always as they appear on YouTube. I have to send you the dossier, the briefing file on that. Actually, I have to say, Cooper, when I met Cooper in, I think it was early March, late February, he was beautifully tailored. His clothes were tailored clothes. I mean, his slacks and his jacket were just tailored to a T on him. He looked totally GQ when I saw him down there. I don't know, Amby. I don't know what he smells like. I can tell you what he feels like. I can tell you what, you know, what I felt with my hands, but you know, I wasn't into smelling at that time, right? Oh, shit. Ah. Hey, Katie. Awesome. Congratulations to you, honey. I could not be more proud of you. That's my baby doll. Katie, a.k.a. Mouthy Mama. God, that's a, you know, if anything went wrong in life, you know, and that chick is on my to-do list. You know what I'm saying? Katie, you never know, honey. One day, babe. I love her. She's had such a journey, and she's been such a wonderful friend. She is my, I got to say, she's my special baby doll on the as yet unmet YouTuber. She is amazing. I love you more, baby doll. You make me so proud of you and what you accomplish. And I see you on the chats and stuff, and you know, you really are. You're as close to a super friend as you can get. I mean, you always have my back. You always say the kindest things, and I want to jump your bones. I got honesty. She'd be like, "Oh, Rosie, you just killed that one." Don't you ever see some people online you're very intrigued with? You feel like there's a chemistry and stuff, and I always felt like I had a special chemistry for her. Maybe because she's overcome so much, and she, you know, She moves forward in life. She never bitches or complains about anything. Oh, I know she's a beauty. Mouthy's a beauty. She degrades her. She talks down herself, but she's a beautiful gal. She is, and she's every bit as sexy in her heart as she is the outside. Started from the bottom. Yeah, she did good, Jessica. She did great. She's a poster child for people that say, "Oh, I can't do it. It's too hard." You know, I can't tell you how many funerals I've been to, or people that had addictions and things and were unable to break them. Developed arrhythmias and heart problems, and then just 29, 38 years old, dead and stuff. It's sad. Thank you, Key Lime. You're a doll. Thank you, honey. I ain't nothing, honey. You're class. You blew into my channel like Grant into Richmond. You were unbelievable. I couldn't believe the things you were seeing in videos and stuff, and you just always, in my darkest days on YouTube, you always put a smile on my face. You were like a gift right out of left field. Yeah, I'm waiting for Mouthy Mama to send me the latest pics. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Katie. I remember. I mean, I almost feel like we've kind of loosely traveled this together, following your journey. It's just amazing when somebody succeeds. What am I trying to say about MM? I'm trying to say MM. I guess I'm a real admirer of Mouthy Mama. I just think that she is. We've always really clicked. I consider her my very special YouTube baby doll, just because I know so much of her story and so much of her struggles, and obviously very good looking woman. But she moved ahead in life, had a kid, and it's just like it's great. Oh man, I'll let my moderator take care of that bad mofo. Yeah, Oz, she overcame. She overcame. It's just certain people, they kind of steal your heart a little bit. So I always considered, her my YouTube baby. Yeah, I'll let my moderator take care of bad mofo. Shit. There you go, Greg. You got a job to do it, and nobody ever stands in your way. Oh no, it should be right big accident outside my house. Are you sure you're not at the rancho? Shit, that stuff always goes on. Shit always goes on. Oh, Coop. Oh my goodness. There's Craig. Woo, I finally got the bed. Carl. Oh boy. MB, yeah, you're my baby. You're like my, you know what, MB, you're like my kick-ass little sister, That's what you are. You're my sweet little sister. That's what I consider you, honey. Because you're younger than I am, right? Rosie, all those hard living years and everything. I tell her all my hard living years. I would tell her. Say Rosie's hard living years.
Rosie's hard living years.
There we go. All right. But do I complain?
No.
No. Do I smile?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's it. So MB, you're like my little sister out there. My sister that fled to Belgium. I'm not commenting on that side chat. MB's like, I don't want to be your sister. I want to be. You got too many babies now, MB. You got too many foxes in the hen house right now. So you ain't no granny, Oz. I've seen your pictures. What a bunch! What a pant load, honey. Come on, let's be real. The hot tamale, man. I had pictures of her as a motorcycle mama. Come on, shit. I know her secrets. I know her. Remember, Oz, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. Yeah, she's a beautiful lady. She really is. A lot of times she's wanted to wring my neck. Rosie, you idiot. It doesn't matter when the photo is, honey. The person doesn't change. Once you're beautiful, you're always beautiful. I was at the French Laundry, which is Thomas Keller's. You know, Thomas Keller is the only American to ever hold 6 stars simultaneously in Michelin. 3 stars is the highest rating. So if any of you all think a 4-star, forget it. Michelin's highest rating is 3 stars. This guy's 2 of his restaurants held 3 stars simultaneously, and a 3rd restaurant held a single Michelin star. So I'm gonna tell you what, Oz. I was standing outside and there was a woman who came by with her mother, and this woman's like, "Oh, this is my mom. She's 90 years old." I mean, what the fuck? Mom was jumping around and you know, hogging the camera and jumping in the picture like she was going to be on the casting couch, you know, like Harvey Weinstein's couch. You know, I'm like, honey, you know. I said, life's short. You got to slow down. She's like, honey, I'm 90 years old. I ain't slowing down for nothing. Huh? My date's coming tonight. We're having dinner. We paid $325 a head to have dinner at the French Laundry tonight. And she's like, that son of a bitch better show up too. He did. I love that. 90 years old.
That stereo has just 4 buttons. Is it a little special? Oh, there they are.
How's that grabby?
That's hilarious.
How's that grabby? That was the latest. That's a reverb. That's the SX9000, man. That thing's a legend.
Is it?
I haven't even begun to restore that yet. It's 70 pounds, that unit. 70 pounds.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
So anyway, the old lady's like, I'm 90, honey. She looked like she was about 70, you know, and she's pushing her daughter out. Get out of the way. I want to be in the picture.
It's
all,
all,
no offense,
it's all
but her
appealing.
daughter was all fat and dumpy, you know, and the old lady's like, I don't want you in the picture, you know. I want this to be a nice picture. It's like, holy fuck, you know. All right, Grandma, just, you know, it's cool. I can't help it. I like Twinkies. Okay, well, get the hell out of the picture. I'm at Thomas Keller's French Laundry, right? Oh, shit. MB, if you want to be my baby, you be my baby, honey. I will be your lifeguard. Tera will be your hockey coach. You're going to coach the Belgian hockey team?
Yeah. Oh, how's Belgium doing in the World Cup?
Did they even make it in?
I don't know.
I don't think Belgium even made it into the World Cup this year.
I don't know.
In the World Cup of chocolatiers, though, Belgium would be right up there.
Yeah,
right?
they're number one. My
They're
mom
number
had a
one.
chocolate.
I'm just telling you, Belgian chocolate's the best fucking
My mom
chocolate
had
I
a
ever had in
chocolate
my life.
store. Yeah.
And I'm telling you, Belgian chocolate was the best I ever had. Coops. What's Coop? Coop, don't forget the handcuffs. See, right now he's laughing his ass off in there, Jack. Yeah, I got your handcuffs, Rosie. Uh, mm, that's it. Hey, Katie, why don't you take a couple eggs and throw them on the car while he's still kicking his ass about the accident and shit? Why don't you pelt his car with a few eggs? Coop is a big boy. He's a towering presence. He is, you know. I felt like itty bitty next to him. Hold me. All right, Flan, love you, baby. Thank you very much. Thanks, sweetie pie.
Good night, Vlad.
I love school. Love Flan.
When's the last time you had a
MB
crepe?
said Belgian women taste better than waffles, Belgian waffles and chocolate. When's the last time I had what?
Crepe?
I don't think I've had a crepe. I've had lousy Las Vegas crepes. I don't think I've ever had it in my lifetime. I don't think I've ever had a really quality crepe. Honest to God.
I haven't. My grandmother made them, but
you know,
I was just
there's
curious.
a certain skill set. Now I'm not going to eat the ones in Las Vegas that people line up. Oh, get your crepes here. They're just crap. They just slap some chocolate on some pancake batter and throw it in. Fuck that. Fuck that. See, Cooper continues to tell this story that I had my hands all over him in Florida. Huh? Oh, yeah, Rosie was sitting next to me. And next thing I know, her hand is on my knee. And then God knows, I can't even tell you where, you know. Missy Jen is dry in Georgia off. Got his bath tonight.
Yeah, I got allergies, mouthy mama.
Not used to, but she stood on that bridge today on the Russian River. That nice clean air there. Huh? Now you want to know why people left San Francisco in the summertime to get up there for the clean air and environment. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There we go. And thus the legend of Rosie the Octopus was born. Damn, I couldn't keep her fucking hands off of me when I was sitting there. What did I do for Coop? First, I switched seats. Somebody's like, oh, I'll sit next to Cooper. I'm like, move their chair. It's like you see in the movies. I took the chairs out and moved it down and moved the purse. Fuck that. You ever see those movies? They come to the wedding and they see the seating arrangement. The old lady's like, fuck that. I'm not sitting next to that old fuck. And they take the cards and they switch them around on the table. Let those sit around. Let those sit next to each other. They hate each other anyway. They don't talk. That was pretty damn funny. Scared of Jen. Jen would be like, take her here. Yeah, Sue's like, fire department's already here, baby. Maybe I'll get me a man. Katie, you got to put, maybe I'll get me a real man, right? Not one of these boys. Hmm? I could definitely love Joshy Bingham. The only word I can use to describe, there's one word to describe Joshy Bingham. EPIC, epic. Joshy Bingham is an epic guy. He's like a mountain of a man, but he's all the best attributes wrapped into that. You know, I mean, it's like you walk down the street fearlessly with him when you're walking down. I mean, you just, well, I don't even know how to describe it. You know, he was just such a cool person. And I don't know. By the time we were done with him in that hotel, oops, sorry. On that cold night in Denver, yeah, yeah. Katie, do you know how many of these boy guys I've had my way and girls I've had my way with down here? Huh? Legendary, legendary. But I love Joshy Bingham. I love Coop. It's funny, they're the same kind of guy. You know, they're the same. Josh and I, we connect a lot on. We have disagreements about sports and events, and we'd make a good team on a betting line for Vegas, putting shit together on that. We'd make a good analyst on you know, at the live from the Hilton Sportsbook in Las Vegas. We'd do a good show. We'd be like, are you fucking kidding? You're taking the Warriors again? Don't you understand the Celtics have this and this? I'm just like, hey man, the Celtics are losers. I'm sorry. They can't bring the big turkey home.
Well, their only chance is Irvin. If Irvin ain't there, there's no chance.
That's what I'm saying.
And Golden State will be back next year. Who looks like the best baseball team this year?
Oh no, the fucking Orioles are so roasted. I mean, I don't even give a shit. You know, I've faded in and out on sports. Like been really high on basketball this season, and then the season's over, and I can't warm up to baseball till July usually. So everything else is just a warm up for the stretch run. So I don't know. I got to teach Joshy Bingham a lot of things. You know, he bets with his heart a lot. I bet with my brains. He'll take the Diamondbacks, so I'll already fade that bet going down the stretch. So I'll have to back the Astros again. And all right, guys. Well, I've got to nail this hangout down. I've got to get up early tomorrow, so you all get your last licks in on Tera. We're going to go about 10 more minutes here tonight, so she's got hours of abuse ahead tonight, so I can't overdo it in the hangout. Right? Tell them you got hours ahead.
Yeah, hours ahead.
And let me tell you, Rosie always gets her way, doesn't she? You know, huh? So, Josh is like, I'm legal now, baby. That's pretty cool. Cooper's going to be meeting MB in Belgique.
Good idea.
That was actually England, Holland, France, and Belgium, and the countries I visited in Europe. I would have to say Belgium was by far my favorite country to visit.
Good night, Lynn.
Good night, Lynn. Love you, sweetie. Take care.
He's one of the nicest.
He's awesome. Lynn has been great. I am your baby, MB. There you go, baby. I'm your lifeguard. I will save you, honey. Also like it, I'm tooted up at work tomorrow morning. Hey, glad you could make it in. Maybe by 10 you could sober up and come over to the meeting. It's funny, when they really need you, they put up with a lot of bullshit. They don't even care, you know? It's like your rocket scientist. He could come in with that pants on. What are they going to say? You know, yeah, man, could you put drawers on next time? Maybe. I don't know. Let's see how I feel. Oh, thank you, Key Lime. Yeah, unfortunately, I got to get up early for work tomorrow, but I love you, honey. Thanks for popping in, and thank you for being you. You are an awesome, awesome person. Thank you. All right, guys, I'm going to close it down. Tara, any final rancho words here? No speeches?
No.
No honorary.
It's been a great time at the rancho.
Rosie, I love you so much.
Yeah, Rosie, I love you
so much. There we go.
It's been a great time.
Joey, love you. Yeah, don't be jelly. All right, guys, thanks for being along tonight. You'll see I'll release Tara back to your regular custody for Saturday night. Do with her what you will. You have my full blessing. Night all. Woo!